Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm Anthony.
I'm Josh.
And welcome to our new channel, TheLineUp. And we're going to be doing our first and new series today called NBA Podcast, College Podcast, when it comes back on. I'm not sure what we're going to call it yet, but one of those two. So, today we are going to be doing, our podcast will be about the offseason. And, yeah, Josh, a lot of big trades went down in the offseason. The biggest one, though, Anthony Davis to the Lakers, like for Lonzo, Hart, and Ingram. Just some thoughts on like what you think, who won, who lost. Like if you think
Lakers lost, they traded the greatest player of all time, Lonzo Ball, to the Pelicans. Pelicans are gonna be a dynasty. I'm kidding. Lonzo's not that good. I don't know. It was really crazy. Like, obviously, Anthony Davis was upset with the Pelicans and didn't even really play for the second half of the season, and left with like a bad taste. Like it left a bad taste in your mouth how he like left the team.
I mean, he still wanted to play though.
He wanted to play, but not for that team.
I mean, if I was the front office, I would also be like, yo, like I don't want this man playing for my team when he came out and said all that.
Yeah, I think that if any the Pelicans, they could have done a much better job of keeping AD happy, and he could have still be on the team right now, but I think they definitely should have hired David Griffin, their new GM. They should have hired him I guess he wasn't really available until this season, but he's obviously a really good GM.
Yeah. So you say that the Pelicans, if they offered AD more and gave him more, that he would have stayed. Who do you think that
Definitely.
who do you think was who they should have got in the past that could make that team a really good team?
Well, obviously, I think they should have offered DeMarcus Cousins a bigger contract than what they did, because he's really worth it. I know he had a bad season, but that was because of him coming back off of his injury
and
tearing his quad.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna be really good for the Lakers this year. I think he's gonna take a back seat, but he's a pretty good defender.
Yeah. So how do you think that the Lakers will be now? Because they added, of course, Anthony Davis to the Lakers with LeBron, but they also got DeMarcus Cousins, Danny Green.
Yeah.
And
Danny Green's probably one of the best role players in the league. He knows his role. He's out there to play defense and shoot the three.
Yeah. Plus of Kyle Kuzma as well.
Kyle Kuzma. He said recently, I saw on Instagram, he mentioned that he's ready to take the next step, and he said that last year, he admitted that he didn't shoot the three well last year, and he said that he could probably he's going to be working on his jumper a lot more, and he said that he wants to be the third star behind LeBron and AD.
I mean, yeah.
I think he could do that.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. I mean, especially with
100%.
DeMarcus Cousins playing the way that he's good stats. I mean, he averaged 16 last season with 8 rebounds or something like that. It's still pretty good stats. But I mean, he keeps getting injured, and if he's that liability, and who knows what he'll be now in the NBA.
Yeah, even with his bad, not bad, but inefficient scoring, he still took that defender role really well.
Yeah. The Pelicans also got some, I wouldn't say key free agents, but they got some decent role players, some really good some players. They added Lonzo, Hart, and Ingram, obviously, but they also signed Derek Favors to a contract for their starting five. How do you feel like this, goes in with the Lonzo playmaker and the Zion power forward stuff and their starting five?
I think that the players they surrounded Lonzo with is gonna cause him to be I'm not calling him anywhere near Steve Nash's level, but he's gonna be out there and be able to pass the ball more than he was on the Lakers, because he has so many athletic guys in the front court. Zion, obviously, Jackson Hayes is a freak of nature. Derek Favors can get it done. Ingram is a pure ISO scorer that can score on literally anybody if he wants to.
Yeah.
We saw that after the All-Star break when he was averaging 30?
Something like that. Plus, if he ISOs, you have Zion right down low who can just lob it to, or even just quick pass for a dunk, some quick easy passes. Yeah. So we went to the Lakers. Let's go back to the Lakers. So the crosstown LA matchup this year is gonna be a fun one to watch. Kawhi and Paul George on the Clippers.
Yeah.
They both have to share an arena too. How do you think that the Clippers are gonna end up being this year with two of the best small forwards in the league?
To be honest, I think they're going to dominate the Lakers this year. I don't think it's going to be close.
Yeah. I mean, Max Kellerman said it. He said if Kawhi goes to the Clippers next year,
It's over.
they're going to win the title again. Like,
Yeah.
Kawhi's going to be another champion.
Especially with Zubats adding a three-pointer. Do you see that video?
I haven't.
No. Dude, he was splashing.
Yeah. They still have Patrick Beverly, too, as their starting guard.
Yeah, he's gonna start at the one. It sucks that they had to give up Shea. Shea was really promising.
Who's their center?
Their center, Zubats is going to play center this year.
Who's
Off
their
the bench is going to be Montrezl Harrell.
Who's their smallest? Their shooting guard?
Their shooting guard?
What?
Is Paul George going to play power forward?
I
think I saw that he was.
I would assume Paul, yeah.
I think their shooting guard would be, Landry Shamet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Yeah. So, another big trade that went off again. Westbrook, Houston, with James Harden.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Me and you always talk about this.
It's either going to be really good or really bad. It's either going to be like dynasty or like a dumpster fire. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know because two really, key, they have to have the ball in their hand the whole time.
They traded a bad contract for a bad contract.
That's why Chris Paul didn't work out because
He was old,
he
too.
wanted to hit the ball in his hand a lot too. But James Harden, I mean, honestly, top 3 player in the league in my opinion.
Top 3?
I would say top 5 now.
Top 5. I'll agree with top 5.
Top 5 player in the league. Has the ball in the hand the most. I mean, if you're that guy, that caliber of a player,
Yeah.
of course you want the ball in your hand. But adding Westbrook now, I don't know.
Westbrook,
Westbrook-
if he can average like 16 points, play good defense, not steal Capella's rebounds, and just pass the ball well, I think it'll work.
Yeah. Honestly, he averaged a triple-double last season again for the 3rd straight season, which is absolutely insane. Because isn't he the second player in NBA history to ever average a triple-double
him and the
behind
Big O.
Oscar?
Yeah, him and the Big O.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean honestly, he can easily go for another triple-double average. I don't see a doubt in my mind about that.
I don't think he should though.
But the playoffs. Because they're obviously going to make the playoffs.
They're notorious, both of them, for choking in the playoffs. Well, like Harden puts up good stats, but he's really inefficient a lot of the time in the playoffs.
I mean, didn't they go to the conference finals this year? Or wait,
Was it conference?
what were,
No, that was.
what were the Warriors of? Were they a 3rd or 4th seed this year? I can't remember.
I want to say 3rd.
Yeah, 3rd. Yeah, and then they were the 1st, right? So then they had to play. No, Denver was the 1st.
Was Denver first?
I'm pretty sure Denver was. Wait, I actually have no idea.
I don't know.
I have no idea, honestly. I can't look it up real quick. I think Denver was 1st.
I think Denver might be first this year.
They have the same lineup.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Let's see.
2019
Conference. Yeah, I don't know. Denver, they didn't add in anyone big, I don't think.
No,
but they had Bobo. I didn't think about that.
And then Michael Porter Jr. is going to be.
Michael Porter Jr. as well as
He's
also
going to be healthy next year.
And Bobo. Honestly, honestly, I think Bobo might be in the Rookie of the Year talk.
I mean, that's if they play him this year.
I mean, what's it called? He played 16 games at Oregon. But he played only 16 games.
Golden State was first team.
Oh, okay. Then Denver
was 2.
Houston was 4th. Okay. So then Houston and Jazz play. Rockets beat them. Then the Warriors played them. Yeah.
Yep.
Bobo, he only played 16 games or whatever it was at Oregon because he was under the pay to play scandal. I'm pretty sure that's why he didn't play the rest of the season.
That's so dumb.
But
they should just pay the college players, dude.
But yeah,
Honestly.
I agree with that because if someone gets injured, if one of the players if Zion when he got injured with that knee this year and he got
blew his
paid
shoe out?
and if he actually tore something and actually did something serious to his leg, that's there's his NBA his NBA stock.
That's his career.
Yeah, that's his career, and he doesn't get paid a single dime.
He's been working on it. He's been working on his craft for so long.
And come on, if you're a top player in college, you obviously school's not a big priority to you. You're just focused on basketball.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but I definitely think that Bobo will be Rookie of the Year talk for sure.
You're that high on Bobo.
I just think that because 44th pick in the draft can only play 16 games because of the stupid pay to play scandal. I think that he wants to prove a lot of stuff, and I think that he will go out and do it this year.
But can he like physically go out and prove it, or is he just gonna go out there and get hurt? Because he has some like under the table medical concerns that nobody knows about.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, did he have a foot problem at Oregon?
Doesn't everyone though have those? I mean, Derrick Rose had to have some leg issue.
But like when you're that big and you have foot problems, it's like over. That's what happened to That's what happened to Yao Ming.
I mean, Derrick Rose had probably some like under the ground stuff at Memphis, and then he got drafted first pick, and then towards his ACL. I mean, I think everyone has those. I think RJ Barrett, who never got injured this year at Duke, has something. I feel like everyone does, honestly. I just think that Boba might go out and prove something this year. I don't know, I just do.
If he gets playing time, that is.
I mean, yeah, he's behind Jokic.
And Miles Plumlee's not bad.
Yeah. Honestly,
He's gonna be a third string center, if anything.
honestly, they might run him at power forward.
Well, like a Porzingis type
just
thing.
He can shoot.
Like
Yeah.
Porzingis? Yeah.
Because he can
He
shoot.
was knocked down. He was a good shooter.
Wasn't he like the top?
Yeah.
The 3-point
Yeah.
percentage at the combine?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that man can shoot.
Uh,
It's insane.
Who was it?
He's 7'3".
Who was it last year that was like super athletic and like nobody? Was it Grayson Allen? Grayson Allen was like one of the top verticals in the whole combine.
I remember. I don't know. But he actually did.
Yeah.
Didn't he drop like 30? Last year, or
Yeah,
20?
but that was in garbage time in like the end of the season when Anthony Simons dropped 40 something. So
Yeah. So let's talk about some more of these big names because this year was crazy, as I've already said. But
Yeah.
let's just talk about the Brooklyn Nets.
oh my god,
They-
disgusting.
In
They're
one
gonna be
day,
so good.
in one day, they said Kevin Durant's not gonna be here, and then after KD signed Kyrie, and then after Kyrie, DeAndre, all in one day.
I was not expecting DeAndre Jordan. I didn't know about that.
I wasn't expecting KD to go there.
I think DeAndre Jordan's he's like an average center in the league. I don't think he's anything special
I mean,
anymore. He used to be good, but his play style is kind of outdated.
Yeah,
he fell out of the.
He averaged 13 rebounds last year. I mean, he's a great rebounder because I mean, who they have Jared Allen at the bench who can also rebound. I don't think they have any rebounders. Like he's one of their best rebounders.
He is their best rebounder. He's one of the best rebounders in the NBA, but like he can't really do anything else.
I mean,
Like he plays some decent defense, but he's not as good as he once was. Well, I don't know if it's not that or if it's that he's not as good. It's just that coaches don't play him the same as they used to.
Yeah, I mean,
He was All NBA first team a couple years ago.
I'm not sure. Just hey, I mean, whenever in doubt, throw the ball to DeAndre. He'll catch us somehow. I mean, look at Brandon Knight. Brandon Knight probably still has some PTSD from the poster.
Oh my god!
No doubt.
I thought he died.
He was laying there too.
I know he was on his back. That was so disrespectful.
Okay, so the Brooklyn Nets though. Let's get into like how we think that they're gonna be
Starting five?
Yeah. The starting five and how they will match up in the East this season without KD.
Kyrie, arguably the best point guard in the East. I think the top three is what.
Kyrie, John Wall.
If John Wall's healthy, that is.
Yeah.
John Wall healthy is the best point guard in the East. One of the best in the NBA. The only person above him is Curry, in my opinion, when he's healthy. But I don't think he's ever going to get back to that after his Achilles. That's horrible. That sucks.
Right.
He was really athletic. But getting back to the topic.
Okay.
Kyrie, I think I have him over Kemba, so I think he is the best in the East at the point guard. Karis LeVert, up and coming young guy, really good last year. Got hurt, but he was like before he went down with was it a leg injury?
Wait, you have Karis LeVert in your top three.
What?
You have Karis LeVert in your top
No.
three?
He's gonna start at shooting guard.
Oh, I thought you had him in your top three.
No, he's gonna start at shooting guard.
Okay,
No way.
Yeah.
My top three is
In the East.
in the East in point guards: Kyrie, Kemba, Ben Simmons.
Ben? Okay, yeah, I can agree.
But the Nets, going back to the starting lineup. This year, they're probably gonna roll out who at the small forward?
Without KD.
Karooks,
Joe Harris.
Joe Harris, yeah, that makes more sense. Do you think they're gonna do the Twin Towers with Jared Allen and DeAndre, or
Who's their power forward?
their power forward? What is it? Karooks? Is that his name?
They might do the Twin Towers. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, honestly.
Yeah, but like the spacing is gonna be terrible.
I mean, Jared Allen can kind of shoot it, right? No.
No.
I thought he could. I
He
thought
tries.
last
He
year.
tries, but he hit a few. But he's not a quality shooter.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think in the East, with this season without KD, I think that the Nets honestly might be the first seed.
Without KD?
Without honestly,
No way.
I think they have top three easily. Top three easily this season without KD. Because who else are gonna beat them? But Boston, I mean not Boston, Milwaukee and Philly.
Milwaukee and Philly for sure. I think
Boston-
Philly's gonna be the one. Philly's gonna be one.
I don't think Boston can beat the Nets right now. Like
You don't think so?
Like go over them. No.
I know you're high on Jason Tatum.
I don't think Boston. No, because they added Kemba, bro. Kemba, he's a great player. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Really good player. All-star definitely.
He's like the
Superstar talent.
closest matchup to Kyrie.
Yeah, superstar talent. Yeah, but they lost Al Horford, dude.
They lost Al Horford, but he's aging.
Who's gonna be their center?
Enes Kanter.
Enes Kanter. Who's a power forward?
Enes Kanter's a center.
Who's their
But
power
he can't
forward?
play. He can't play defense though. Their
Who's
power
their
forward, they'll probably roll out. Who's that guy they drafted? What's his name?
I forgot.
They. That's unfortunate.
Look up.
Or do they run Jason Tatum at the 4? They run Hayward at 3.
How about Jaylen Brown then? 2. I don't know. I just think
that'd be a
that
tall lineup.
they have no height
They have no defense.
in defense. And bro,
Well, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are good defenders. Not gonna lie.
yeah.
But Kemba is terrible. Enes Kanter is probably the worst defending big man in the league, if we're being honest.
Yeah, okay, but rebounding wise, I think that team will get boxed out.
Kanter can snag.
Philly at 1 easily.
I agree with that.
Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Al Horford, Josh Richardson, Tobias Harris. That's starting 5.
Yeah.
Honestly, it might be one of the best starting 5 in the NBA.
Highest paid, definitely.
And then under them, Milwaukee, just because Giannis.
Yeah,
is a
Giannis,
freak.
but
They added Robin Lopez as well.
that's not a very big signing. He was. I mean, how are you that bad for the Bulls?
No, yeah. And then 3, I got Brooklyn, 4, Boston.
Do you think Brooklyn this year?
I
I think Kyrie showed that he has to be like a sidekick. Kyrie's not a leader.
His first year at Boston,
He is not a leader. He got hurt, yeah, but the rookies, the young guys carried him. Terry Rozier. Speaking of Terry Rozier, sorry, Charlotte. That was $21 million a year.
Oh yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Boston was like, see ya. Like, you can
Michael
walk.
Jordan, you're gonna be looking for a job pretty soon because you're not gonna be there much longer.
Oh yeah, dude. Who pays Terry Rozier $21 million?
Dude, they should have just hit the reset button. They should have traded Kemba last offseason.
Charlotte?
Yeah, they should have traded him for picks. They should have traded him to like the Suns need a point guard. They should have traded him for the Suns pick.
Vince would love to hear that one.
Yeah. I don't know. They did not do good.
No, yeah.
Charlotte is the loser of this offseason.
No, yeah, I backed it up, but I think Brooklyn's up there easily. When KD comes back, though, when KD's back, and if he plays the way that he played on Golden State,
Yeah.
I think that Brooklyn is 1 seed over Philly.
Yeah.
I think so.
Wait, with Katie?
Yeah, with KD.
With Katie, I think they're over Philly.
Yeah.
But their biggest competition is gonna be Philly. But like Philly, who's guarding Giannis? Is it gonna be Horford?
Philly.
Horford. Horford should guard Giannis. He clamped him.
Tobias.
Tobias cannot defend.
He can't.
No.
Then yeah, I would say Horford probably.
I think they put Horford.
Or even
on.
Ben.
Ben. Who's he have to guard?
Eric Bledsoe. Yeah.
They have good defenders.
Put
At
Tobias.
every position.
Put
Tobias
Tobias
is. They have to
on-
hide Tobias on defense though. That's.
Put Tobias on Chris Middleton. What's he gonna do? Only shoot?
Stop disrespecting my man Chris Middleton. Man.
Come on, man. That's all he does.
Just because he got overpaid doesn't mean he's a bad player. He was an all-star.
Yeah, dude. That man in 2K wants like
That man-
100 some mil almost.
Yeah, he's bugging in 2K, but he's not that good at 2K. Every time I get him, he's like
Oh, yeah.
14 points per game as the star.
I mean, he's pretty old,
Old,
right?
No, he's not.
How old is he? I mean, he looks like
26, 27.
he looks like Don Maker, like old.
Oh yeah,
He looks
oh
old.
yeah. DeAndre Ayton looks like 45 years old.
No,
Yeah.
oh my god. Dude, Thon Maker looks 40 as well.
There's talk that Thon Maker is 40.
Okay, so we're talking about injuries when KD comes back. Let's talk about Golden State real quick.
Golden State.
They added D'Angelo Russell. Huge, again, a huge trade.
Yeah.
Huge signing trade.
They're definitely not going to be as good as last year, but they're going to be more fun to watch. They're going to be so fun to watch.
I think when Clay comes back and plays a 3, if they don't trade D'Angelo, I think that they will be on top in the East, maybe.
In the West, you mean?
I mean, West, yeah, my fault.
Who's starting at center? You think Kevon Looney is going to get the start out of respect for what he did in the
No,
finals,
they-
or do you think Willie
Who they
Cauley-Stein's
signed?
going to get it? Cauley-Stein.
Willie Cauley-Stein, yeah.
But do you think he's gonna run the bench unit? I don't know. I saw a projected lineup, but it was like fan made. It wasn't official. And they said that they thought that Kevin Looney was gonna start.
He must start 4.
4.
I mean, Draymond. Low-key,
yeah.
though, they can do that. When Clay's injured, play Draymond at 3. Kevin Looney at 4.
Draymond at the 3 and 2K goes crazy.
No,
he goes up to like a 90.
Yeah, dude, like, I mean, he's 6'9", 6'7", whatever he is. I think 6'7".
6'7".
Yeah, he's 6'7". He's not as big as for power forward.
Like
He just plays really like aggro.
He plays bigger than he is.
Yeah, he plays way bigger because he has heart and
yeah,
he has heart hustle. That's why if you play him at 3, I feel like he will dominate.
Yeah, except they can't. The shooting will be terrible.
D'Angelo Russell and Clay. I mean,
if Clay's not playing, they'll have 2 shooters in the starting lineup. They'll have 2 shooters. They need spacing.
Clay can't shoot.
No. Well,
but
he hasn't shot yet.
With that,
I don't know if he can't shoot, but he hasn't.
With that starting 5 I just said though, with Draymond at 3,
yeah,
that defense is looking good.
Yeah, because like at first glance, like a guy like Hassan Whiteside, everyone's like, oh, he can't shoot, but like he even said it, like he wasn't allowed to. He can though. Have you seen his Snapchat story?
No, I haven't.
Man's launching from half court, splash.
Okay, yeah, and no, I think with Klay Thompson, I don't know. I think that Golden State should keep D'Angelo Russell.
You think they should keep him?
Dude, say he does good, right? Say he puts up Klay Thompson like stats up next to Curry, even like more assists.
Nowhere close on the defense though.
Nowhere, yeah, on defense, no, but offensive.
Yeah, offensive.
His assists will most likely be more than Clay's. Like, and his points might also be roughly around Clay's. But him the sidekick to Curry though, I think
it'd be fun
because
they could both play off the ball.
Yeah,
and I mean, he's gonna get a lot of open shots playing with Curry. The way Curry like constantly running around.
Yeah.
What was his stat? Like he runs the most out of any NBA player in the league.
I would
Curry.
I would, yeah.
Because he's constantly running in circles, messing up the defense.
Yeah, because
that's how he's a playmaker.
Everyone on the floor, Draymond from last season, from like Andrew Bogut or Boogie, was kept like setting screens all over the running around.
I mean, we've already talked about this. We think that Curry's one of the best playmakers in the league, not by assists, but like how he gets his teammates open.
No, yeah, easily.
Because you have to watch that man from 35 feet.
Honestly, I don't know if you agree with this, but I would say that Curry might be like, just by the way, his playmaking ability, just like run around, get people open.
Yeah.
I feel like he might be top 5 of all time at that.
In playmaking?
Yeah. Just by like him running around.
I can name 5 guys right now that are better playmakers than Curry.
You think so?
Yeah.
But
I think John Stockton's the greatest playmaker.
Without a doubt,
John Stockton.
Curry's top 5 point guard of all time.
Top 3.
Top 3, yeah.
I'd put him top 2.
Yeah.
I'd put him under Magic.
Yeah.
And then I'd have John Stockton right after.
Does top you?
No, it's
no. Okay, my fault. Yeah, I would. Curry's a freaking nature, man.
Yeah.
He's insane. He went from not known high school to couldn't even get a D1 offer in Davidson. Went D2, killed the season, killed March Madness, got drafted. The Knicks should have got him, but the Knicks are pretty stupid.
So are the Timberwolves.
The Wolves.
Johnny Flynn. Who?
This guy.
So what was I gonna say? Oh, did you see that in 2012, the Warriors wanted to trade Steph Curry for Andrew Bogut, and Milwaukee said no. They wanted Monte Ellis because they were scared about Curry's ankles. Now look at him. Sorry, Milwaukee.
Dude, keep Curry and have Curry and Giannis, bro, instead of.
They wouldn't have got him. They wouldn't have had a 15 pick.
They drafted Giannis.
They wouldn't. Yeah, I know, but they.
No, because that same year the Warriors were also terrible.
Yeah, but they would have been better with Curry. Oh well, I don't know. You wouldn't.
No, I mean,
but it all depends on how the seeding falls and how the lottery would be. And everything.
Come on, Giannis was a sleeper. You think he wouldn't have been maybe 2 picks 2 picks back?
He went 15th.
Yeah, I was like that. You think he wouldn't go 17th, 18th?
Low key, you know who's gonna be the next Giannis?
Who?
Sekou Doumbouya. Got slept on in the draft. Same. You never heard of him? From France. Same size as Giannis. Good shooter.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's just like he's how Giannis was when he came in the league, super skinny.
If you think the Warriors should trade D'Lo, who do you think it should be for?
That's really tough. I would say a guy like Jimmy Butler because he would help out at the 3, but the locker room would be so bad.
Oh, dude,
Jimmy's a
It'd be more
cancer.
toxic than Tifu streams, bro. Like that'd be terrible.
Jimmy's a locker room cancer. That's why he has to have his own team.
That's why he went to Miami.
When he went to Miami, it's because nobody can talk to him. Because he's bona fide best player on that team.
Tyler Hero walks up, hey Jimmy, get out of here! Starts yelling at him. Who?
Like Kobe said to Smush Parker, get your accolades up before you talk to me.
Oh yeah. Low key though, Tyler Hero, man.
Oh, he's gonna go crazy.
I think he might go crazy. He was slept on.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't shoot a lot at Kentucky, and I honestly think that he didn't shoot a lot at Kentucky.
Low key.
Because it was the coach, I think, at Kentucky that was like, no, like we're finding our big men in the post.
Yeah.
Like our big men. Because dude, honestly, Travis Reed, whatever his name was, and PJ Washington at Kentucky.
Oh, PJ Washington went to Charlotte.
They all went crazy, bro. Like they're
Did
big
he
men.
win the lottery? I think he won the lottery. PJ Washington did.
Yeah, I think about that. But dude, they went crazy though, man. Those big men, and Tyler Hero can also like, he can stroke it, and we've seen from summer league. We see.
Pause.
We've seen from summer league that Tyler Hero can shoot the ball.
Yeah, he can shoot the ball really well at a high level.
He put up. I think he averaged like almost 20. I think he averaged like maybe 18 in summer league.
Hot take. I don't think he's gonna be an all-star, but I can see him being the next JJ Redick. Go out there, average 17 points per game, have really good efficiency.
JJ Redick with ball handling.
JJ Redick can handle the ball, just not pass it. He doesn't know how to
I don't
pass.
think he can handle it. I don't think
I mean, he can.
Tyler Hero's a better passer though.
He can get open.
No doubt. Tyler Hero's like kind of like a LaMelo Ball.
I think you're just in
half
love.
court.
You're just in love with the guy.
Tyler Hero?
Yeah.
I've been watching him since high school. So
Yeah.
I enjoy.
I heard about him in high school.
I've watched him in high school, but no.
You know who else I heard about in high school, but they went nothing in the NBA? Trayvon Duval.
Well, he's not even drafted. Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he
I'm
played for the Bucks.
Oh my god, man.
Right? I think so.
He should have stayed at Duke another season, man. I
He would have been
think-
special.
I honestly think that he regrets going to the NBA because look who Duke got. They had Cam Reddish, RJ Barrett, Zion. He would have loved to play with them. No doubt. He would love to play with them.
What do you think about Dante DiVincenzo going in the lottery and then?
That was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, it was in the.
Yeah, because he went in the Bucks. He won in the lottery just because he had
that one good game.
a good finals,
Yeah, he had a good series.
championship game.
Yeah.
He got like 30 or almost like yeah.
Yeah.
Like come on, if you're drafting someone,
Dude, that's like when Corey Brewer dropped 50. Nobody cares.
yeah. if you're drafting someone because of a championship game, like damn, like I should be drafting them.
Mo Williams dropped 50. Oh, I guess he was an all-star once, but LeBron made him an all-star.
Mo Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's get back to these signing and
Dude,
trades.
we got really off topic.
We did, but it's fine. Boston, they have Kemba and Cantor, and don't forget the rookies, Taco Fall, Carson Edwards, who's a hooper.
Carson Edwards was hooping.
He's a hooper.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
You want to say it?
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Taco Fall.
Taco Fall. 7'7" beast.
According to Slim Mambo, that man's gonna be a great
Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Okay.
27 blocks per game.
Okay, so Boston getting Kemba and Enes Kanter. Let's start with Kemba first.
I think he's going crazy. 27 points per game.
But as we said earlier, Boston 4th seed, 5th seed maybe.
Yeah, I think they make it to the second round, get bounced.
Yeah, I think next year, in order for them to be a really good team, they have to get a small forward. A good small forward. I think that Tatum.
I think Tatum.
Honestly,
if Tatum doesn't take the next step, then
he'll be a role player his whole career.
Role player, yeah. I'm giving him this last year, and then he's done for me.
I think Tatum is a great player.
I just don't know if he has the work ethic.
No offense, I think that he's better than Brandon Ingram. I do, just because the way that he played in the playoffs against LeBron.
Yeah.
I think that he is a really good player, but if he doesn't start doing stuff and start playing really good and averaging really good stats, I feel like he's gonna be a role player. Yeah.
For sure.
And because Boston's gonna be like, okay, if he doesn't play good this season, they'll be like, we need a small forward. Tatum, backup small forward easily, our sixth man without a doubt.
I hope Gordon Hayward comes back.
I hope he comes back.
Then there's their solution right there.
I hope he comes back and he's balling like he was on the Jazz. Dude, that man was insane.
Yeah. I miss Hayward a lot.
Yeah. It sucks, man. Signs a $100 million deal with Boston. First
2
game,
minutes.
2 minutes to his debut with Boston.
He had a bucket though.
He did.
He made it.
He scored.
He made it.
Oh, he did.
He made the oop and then ankle gone.
Like it was a lot, dude. If you ever got injured.
Imagine if you finished that. Would have been the craziest
Who was guarding
of all
him?
time.
Who was guarding him? J.R. Smith. I think J.R. Smith was guarding him, or was it LeBron? I think it was
I
J.R.
think LeBron was on the bench.
I think
Was he?
Two
I don't know. I remember seeing the
I think it was JR guarding
the
him.
clip with LeBron like hands on his head.
I think JR was guarding him. But if JR wasn't there, if JR got clip on the screen,
But you wish
he would have boomed it. He would have boomed it. They run back on court. How does his career go from there?
Oh, he would have been still a 20-point per game scorer at least.
Honestly, if he was
sharing
there,
the ball with Kyrie.
if he never got injured that season, and was in the playoffs that season, they would have went to the finals again. Like they would have beat LeBron in the conference finals.
Yeah, Jason Tatum took LeBron to 7.
Dude, if Terry Rozier, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum,
Once again,
and
sorry, Charlotte.
Al Horford can that 75, if they can take
Oh, well, Al Horford.
If they can take
Al Horford doesn't put up the
LeBron
stats,
to a 7-game series and barely lose, I think that with Hayward they would have won. Without a doubt, with the healthy
In the finals?
Hayward. Conference finals.
You think they would have won the finals? Though?
And they got swept though.
Oh,
and they got swept at the
KD?
KD and
Oh,
Warriors.
KD would have dogged them.
Yeah.
KD dogs everybody he goes against. That man's a freak.
He's insane. I think he's gonna come back crazier than ever
Yeah.
on Brooklyn. I feel like he will.
I hope so. I mean, never really was like athletic based. Like he was more of just like break your ankles, take the shot, or
Yeah.
just pull up in your mouth.
Yeah, and that's what he does. He does so well. His first year on the Golden State after LeBron had to beat that Celtics lineup.
Injured his knee, right?
No, that's still they won 4 basically. They sold it. But
I know,
he
but he got
pulled
hurt
up
that year. He got hurt
in
that
game
year.
3.
He played like 60 games this season.
In game 3, he pulled up on LeBron in his mouth to hit
Remember when he
the
made
dagger.
Remember when he broke LeBron that year? What do you do? Like snatch back and then
He-
drove
no,
past
he-
him. LeBron tried
he-
to turn around,
He
slipped.
swept. He swept.
Hmm.
He went through. He swept through.
Oh.
And then LeBron slipped it.
LeBron hit his knee on the floor.
Everyone's like, he didn't break him, and then I'm like,
He was broke.
Then what
He
do you
got
do?
broke.
What
He
do
got
you do
broke.
then? Like, he got.
Somebody
he
push him?
obviously-
I didn't see nobody.
He obviously got Katie obviously faked him. Like,
All right,
come on.
let's talk about Utah.
Okay,
You talk about Utah?
I'm done.
Mike Conley, Bojan Bogdanovic. That's gonna be. I think they have a chance at the 1 seed. In the West. Mike Conley. What did he average last year? Hold on, I get the stats.
Yeah. I think I have it right here.
Oh, you do it.
You guys got 3
He
minutes
averaged.
left.
What?
All right, cut it out in 3 minutes.
Okay.
He averaged 21 points.
He's a perfect fit.
6 assists.
He's a perfect fit for Utah. He fits their system so well.
Shot around 85% from the free throw line.
Perfect. What? Who's he replacing? Rubio? That's a huge upgrade.
36 from 3. It's not bad.
That's good.
That's really good.
Like it's above average.
Yeah, it's good.
But 21 points. I see that going down to more like 18 next season. Playing against
With
Donovan
Mitchell and yeah.
Rudy Gobert's not much of a scorer, but Bogdanovic, either he's gonna drop to like 13 points per game, or he's gonna go keep his 20. I don't see him like falling back a couple. I see either a huge drop off or stays the same.
Yeah, I mean Bogdanovic.
That's a huge signing, improving from Jay Crowder to
Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic.
I mean
That's a huge upgrade.
I mean, in my career, my second season, the Bulls got him, and I was with the Bulls still, and the man averaged like 2 points.
You're a ball hog.
I'm ball hog, but I averaged 30 and 15 a game.
I mean,
Come on, I average better stats than Westbrook out here in my career.
yeah, but what do people call Westbrook?
A ball hog. But okay. Get this straight though. If you're the only person on that team,
Mm-hmm.
the year before Paul George,
Yeah.
before Paul George, you're on the team. You have your next best player is Steven Adams.
Yeah.
Of course you're gonna get ball hog. Like come on.
I mean, bro, he's got Andre Roberson out here bricking threes. Perfect.
Yeah. You're like.
Oh, that's too early. Andre Roberson's still hurt. What happened to him? Was it his
I
knee?
don't even know.
It's always
I
his
think
knee.
Rachel Demita might have listened to him.
Moving on.
Moving on.
But the Jazz, Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Bojan Bogdanovic. What's their 4? Did they sign somebody to play the 4? Because they traded Derek Favors. Because Derek Favors is a 5.
I think I think Derek Favors got signed, but I don't think
Yeah,
he traded him.
No, he was traded for like 2 seconds.
Who's there for then?
I don't know. That's I can't think
You want look it up quick?
of. I'll check it.
Who is there for? I'm confused now too.
Yeah. Let's see.
Hey, Sam, how much time?
Minute. After that, start wrapping it up.
shortly. Ooh.
Oh, Jeff Green.
Oh,
Jeff
Jeff
Green.
Green. That's not okay.
Jeff Green's not bad.
He's not bad at all.
It's not bad. Jeff
Yeah.
Green, he's definitely a downgrade from Derek Favors. But Derek Favors, I could see him doing a whole lot better playing the 5 than he did playing the 4.
Yeah.
Because he's supposed to be the guy under the rim, not obviously Gobert's better, so he's going to be the guy under the rim.
Yeah.
But Derek Favors needs to be that guy for the Pelicans,
Yeah.
and I think he can. I think he'll step up to the plate.
Yeah. All right. Portland getting Hassan Whiteside.
I think it's a temporary replacement for Nurkic till he's healthy.
Say Whiteside is out here. Averages, is a 20-20 stat pattern. He's averaging like
Stat pattern.
maybe like 18, 17 points with like 11, 12 quick rebounds. Do you think
I'll say 15 and 13.
when Nurkic comes back, do you think that Nurkic will be a 4, or do you think that he'll be on the bench?
I think they'll split minutes. I think they'll get pretty equal minutes. Maybe Nurkic a few more, because Nurkic, in my opinion, is a top 8 center in the league.
With Hassan Whiteside, who was their center last year when Nurkic got hurt?
Zach Collins.
Zach Collins?
He went from the bench 4 to the starting 5.
You're right.
And then I think Jake Layman filled the 4.
No, I think that with them, dude, honestly, Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, give me the ball. Like, let me just, on the post,
yeah.
let me just post
If you
up.
need a bucket, you got 2 of the best bucket getters in the league. Like,
Yeah.
either of those guys, handed it to him, easy. That's the point.
All
That's
right.
2 or 3.
All right. We're going to go real quick on, our last, 2 topics, because we have to cut it.
Yeah.
Last 2 topics. Pelicans signing JJ Redick.
That's huge for the locker room. I think that he can fix Lonzo's broke jumper. And
Hopefully.
I hope. That's my guy. But Lonzo, I can see him averaging 10 points. Or, I mean, not 10 points. 10 assists, 13 points if he's lucky.
And not just the locker room gets better, but that shooting on the team gets better. Because they have Josh Hart and Ingram. Josh Hart and Ingram can shoot the ball, a little bit,
Yeah.
obviously.
Ingram was a sniper in college. He just hasn't figured it out yet in the NBA.
But who else can shoot? Lonzo, not really, like you said.
Lonzo was decent last year.
If he fixed that jump shot, yeah. Zion.
Lonzo shot 33%. That's not bad.
Zion.
Zion can't shoot. I don't even see him taking one.
Yeah, who knows? They may,
Maybe he might launch one if he's wide.
Yeah.
But I don't see him making any. I see him being Ben Simmons for the first season.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ben.
Sorry, Ben. So that, and then obviously Derek Favors can't shoot. So yeah, that shooting is better. What?
Drew Holiday, forgot about that guy.
Oh yeah, he'll be the back. He was 6 man.
Drew Holiday?
Wait, no.
Drew Holiday's
Josh
gonna
Hart
start.
6 man.
Yeah.
I forgot. Drew Holiday. Yeah.
I think JJ Redick's gonna be 6 man.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Lonzo, JJ,
and then
Ingram,
they would put
Zion, Favors.
They'll put Hart and Redick in the game at the same time. JJ will play 2. Hart will play 3.
Yeah, Hart can play the 3. Hart plays bigger than he is.
Yeah. Okay. For our last topic, let's talk about some rookies real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What are the expectations that rookies have to face, or that are facing in the NBA, and how do you think that they'll come out and perform and do?
I think obviously the most pressure that since LeBron has been on a player is Zion.
Yeah.
And I think Zion's attitude is perfect. I think he's gonna embrace the pressure.
He's humble.
Yeah, he
Very
just
humble.
needs to watch out for that New Orleans cooking. Because he's looking pretty thick.
Yeah. But how do you think that Zion will do on the Pelicans?
18 points, 8 or 9 rebounds, 2 assists.
Do you think that he will be an all-star in his career?
Yeah.
Multiple
times.
Just for the meme, or just because he's a good player?
I think he's just a good player.
You
I think he's just so unstoppable. He's he reminds me a lot of Larry Johnson, like their play styles, except Larry was a much better shooter. But he could even be kind of like a Charles Barkley, undersized, but a lot of heart to score the ball.
Yeah. Okay, and do you think that he'll be a superstar like LeBron?
Not
That's,
LeBron.
That's the comparisons right here.
Not LeBron. I think
Yeah,
his
true.
peak, Anthony Davis level superstar. I don't think I can see him being the best player in the league. I think the best player in the league, Giannis.
Today is Kevin Durant.
Today?
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to count that because after his injury, it just
When
sucks.
Kevin Durant was injured in the
I think
regular season,
it's like 1A and 1B. I don't think there's a definitive 1A. I think it's KD and Kawhi that are the top 2.
yeah.
I think LeBron is officially out of the best in the NBA. I think he's second or third.
Yeah, just because of the season he had last year. But honestly, he had a good year last year.
Great stats, just no team success.
He averaged what? Let's see.
He had all these pieces around him, and he did nothing with it. Because, like, I used to be a Lakers fan, but I switched to the Pelicans.
Let's see. LeBron averaged 27 points, 8.5 rebounds, or I'll say 9, just to round up,
Yeah.
and 8 assists.
Yeah.
Come on, that's a good year if you ask me. Like everyone's just like, oh, you're not good because
you didn't make playoffs.
Because you didn't make playoffs, but
look at the guys he had
injured.
around him.
He was injured.
I think he milked that injury though. I think he could have came back.
You don't think he wanted to play really?
I don't know. I think he just knew it was year was a whiff.
Him not running on defense solidifies for me that he didn't want to play.
He just doesn't look like he's the same player anymore. Like I want like Miami LeBron back. Like if he's not tossing the chalk in there, I don't want it.
Nope.
We need headband back.
How about RJ Barrett?
Not looking great.
Go back to the rookie talk. How about RJ Barrett? He didn't have a good summer league.
I don't know if he's gonna be very good this season, but I think he's gonna be a good NBA player. I could see him. He reminds me. I don't know why, but I get a lot of like Chris Middleton vibes from him.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. But Chris Middleton, I don't think he's ever gonna be as good of a shooter as Chris Middleton is.
Yeah.
I don't see him being a great shooter.
Didn't you say that LeBron also did terrible in
Summer
his
league,
summer league
he was
as a rookie,
horrible.
but then dropped 30 like the last game?
Yeah.
And then
that's really true.
That's what RJ Barrett did as well. He dropped 20 and like I think he had like a double.
Yeah. I think that RJ could be a good player. Could be an all-star. I don't think I see him being a superstar, but I think he could be an all-star.
Yeah.
John Morant, I don't think he's gonna be very good in his rookie season, but I think he's just gonna keep getting better and better.
Memphis, the Grizz. He'll start point guard for sure.
He'll start, yeah, because DeLon Wright is on the Mavericks now, and DeLon Wright was dropping triple doubles last season like nothing.
Yeah. Cam Reddish,
trash.
He
Hot take, trash.
started great at Duke. He's had a really good start this season. He hit a game winner to keep their undefeated record going.
Yeah.
Against Texas Tech. He kept going. He was doing really good, and then I don't know, he just fell off. I feel like he felt the pressure.
Yeah, he crumbled under it.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that's where we're gonna call it for this week. We'll be back. What, every other Sunday or every Sunday?
We're gonna go every week, but next weekend we can't do it because of school starting up this week actually, so we can't really do stuff next weekend because of management. But we're gonna try going out every weekend, and I think that's our goal. And we're probably gonna do it. So yeah, stay tuned every week. Sunday nights or Sundays, not Sunday nights. It'll be up by Monday mornings for sure. And if you're listening on SoundCloud, then come to the YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, then thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed it, feel free to share, subscribe, and yeah.
Check out Cyber Effects on YouTube.
Oh yeah, they added this. Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you for watching, and peace out.